The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Jets GM Darren Muji spoke to reporters earlier today and previewed the upcoming season. He made a couple interesting remarks that we must cover. Matt O'Leary will join the show. We'll break that down and much more. It's the Jake Asman Show. New intro. Let's hit it and get it started. Joining us right now is a new member of the ESPN family. He's with
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, that was great. That was perfect. Nobody gives a shit.
The 2025 New York Jets season is officially here. Can Aaron Glenn lead the team back to the playoffs and finally deliver on the promise this roster has shown? Every step of the journey, the Jake Asman Show will have you covered, breaking down all the storylines, every game, and everything in between. Please subscribe and hit the like button below. Super Chats, baby. Cut the line. The Jake Asman Show starts right now. Here we go, Jet fans. Welcome in, everybody. Do me a favor. Click the like button. That's the thumbs up button. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out Foco for sending me a care package of brand new Jet shirts ahead of the season. And everyone's talking about the Jets' new jerseys today. You know what? I'm rocking the Titans of New York t-shirt on the show. Go to Foco if you want Jets gear. They got awesome shirts, the new logos, the old logos, throwbacks. Check it out. Big thank you to Foco for hooking me up. I'll put a link to their website in the description for the video when we get done here. With that said, let's talk Jets. Jets general manager Darren Muji spoke earlier today. We'll play you the full presser. Before we do that, though, let's say hello to today's guest. Matt O'Leary joins the show. Matt, great to see you on Saturday at the Badlands event. Always appreciate your time on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun getting to hang out with you and Richie and the entire Badlands crew and all the Jet fans that were out last weekend. And as always, excited to come on here and chop it up with you.
I saw you slap Richie's hand away when he tried to hand you a Jets media sticker. You're like, I have 70 of these already, Richie. I don't need another one.
Yeah, I said, please give this to a kid who is climbing over me. Although I'll show the camera. I did make a sick one-handed catch on a Jake Asman football.
Let's go. Right here. You did. I threw it out there, and I'm like, who's going to see me? I was waving my arms, and I'm like, oh, the 7'1" guy, Matt O'Leary. Let's throw it to him.
There we go. Didn't spill the drink. It was a 10 out of 10 moment for me.
Spectacular. We'll talk more about this team, this roster, but let's hear from the general manager. This was earlier today. This was Darren Muji's press conference. The guy up there on the or sitting next to him, I should say, on the desk is the Jets assistant general manager, director of pro personnel. This is Robert Payton, I believe is his full name. But here's Darren Muji. He's the guy being asked the vast majority of the questions during today's presser.
We start out by saying feel really good about the way training camp went and how the roster really came together this past week. A lot of tough decisions the past week, tough conversations really the last few days, but feel really good about where this 70-man roster is today. It's like a puzzle when we're putting this thing together, from the 53 to the practice squad. I talked about the 53, the 16-man practice squad, and the one international player. And we're looking for the best combination of players that we can keep in the building, really with an eye on the game day roster as well. A little insight to the process. We have daily discussions throughout training camp internally amongst the coaches, the scouts, analytics. A lot of these conversations and meetings are led by Robbie, who you guys will hear from today. But from medical staff to the performance staff, it's daily about these players that we have here, how they fit us, what's going to be the best combination of players for the Jets. But amongst calls with other teams, throughout training camp, we're in constant dialogue with other teams about potential trades and how it might fit, and it always takes two to tango. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, just based on different fits, but nonetheless, it was a great month of training camp, great process here at the end, and feel really good about the guys we were able to keep, and the process doesn't end today. As you know, the roster is fluid, especially early in the season and throughout the season with injuries. So we'll continue to work upstairs to see if we can add players that we think will help our team and add competition to every room and position room. So with that being said, I'll open it to questions.
Darren, how do you feel about the roster now compared to the one you inherited?
I feel really good about the roster right now. As mentioned, I think throughout training camp, we were able to evaluate and see the pieces that fit and add some guys here late at the end. So I feel really good about the roster today.
Specifically on offense.
Ooh, battle royale for the second question here, folks.
Specifically with the receiver spot, what is your
Connor Hughes wins the battle.
thoughts on the options next to Garrett Wilson?
I like the room. I like the room as a whole. Obviously, it starts with Garrett, as you mentioned, and look forward to seeing him this year. We'll move him around. He can do it all. And then the pieces that go around him. I think we got pieces that complement each other there. We've got three guys in Josh Reynolds, Lazard, Tyler Johnson. They've all played in the league and had success. Bigger bodies. You can move them around. They can block in the run game. Then you got the speed piece with Arian and Gip. Gip's got speed. He can play inside. We'll find ways to get him some touches as well. So I feel really good about the room as a whole.
We're watching Darren Muji's 3-week one presser.
Could you guys put Justin Fields in the best position to have success? Do you feel like with what you surrounded him with, that you've done that going into the season?
I do. I feel really good about the pieces around him. And it starts in that running back room, those guys next to him. It starts with Garrett in the wideout room we just talked about, as well as the tight end room. I think we've seen production from all those guys throughout camp, and I look forward to seeing how that evolves and continues to progress throughout the season.
Darren, where have you seen Justin improve the most in this camp, and where can he go?
Yeah, I would say the operation. I've seen it improve every day, and specifically this past week, I think we've really seen good rhythm out at practice with the offense, a balanced attack, some run, some pass, but just the overall operation, the command, his leadership, obviously named a captain, as many of you found out this morning. So seeing that growth has been really good.
We've seen in the league the last few years, quarterbacks, when they get to their third stop, sometimes it blossoms for them. You know the names, obviously.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if you've seen enough of Justin to believe he can be one of those guys.
I do believe Justin can be one of those guys. And I like I just mentioned, I've seen the progress during this camp and look forward to seeing the progress throughout the season as they all come together. Obviously, it's his third stop in 3 years with 3 different coordinators and a lot of moving parts, so it does take time. But I like where it's at, and I look forward to watching the progress.
Can you speak to when you heard that Harrison Phillips was somebody you had a chance to acquire? Like, how exciting was that, and what's it been like to get him in the building?
Very exciting. As I mentioned earlier, we're constantly in communication and having dialogue with other teams about potential fits. I have good relationships there in Minnesota with some of their staff. And when his name came up and we looked into it and had internal discussions on our staff, we were all very excited about the player and glad it worked out. He's going to fit in great. He's got a clear role. We got a clear vision for the player, and look forward to what he's going to bring to the team.
Who's going to get the next question? Let's go.
Your evaluation of Jelani Woods. He's somebody who was drafted pretty highly and dealt with some injuries, but I'm curious what you liked about him when you saw him available.
Yeah, excited about the ad of Jelani Woods. He's a big, strong, physical blocker, but he also has value in the pass game as well. He was productive this preseason. We felt like he would really elevate the competition in that tight end room. So when that opportunity presented itself to claim him, that was something that both the coaches and the scouts, really felt good about, and getting Jelani here.
Darren, would you, as you try to build this thing, would you, philosophically, would you trade a premium asset, say a first-round pick, if you knew that you could make the team better this year?
Philosophically, hypotheticals, generally speaking, we're always looking to improve the roster in all different avenues. I don't know that I have a philosophy and not really into the hypotheticals, but we're always going to look to improve the roster in any way we can. Today, with a vision and insight, of the future too, and what that might mean for the team.
Darren, I know this was a while back, but we haven't talked to you since the spring. How high a priority was it to get those contract extensions done with Garrett and Sauce before you went to training camp?
Yeah, it was something we had talked about internally quite a bit. And when I got here, I had mentioned there were some foundational pieces here that we want to keep around. We want to draft, develop, keep our own. Those first few months, getting around Garrett, getting around Sauce, seeing them work, getting to know the player. Obviously, they both had a lot of success individually in this league. So it was something we talked about. And then once we went down that path, it was something that I wanted to get done, like you mentioned, before training camp. Wanted to avoid any distractions for the players and the coaches and staff, and glad it worked out the way it did.
Darren, Muji, and Robbie Payton, co-director of player personnel, watching their press conference from earlier. State of the Jets.
Like 7-8 months have been like with him, and what's kind of maybe impressed you about the way he goes about business?
It's been awesome. It's really been fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything better. AG and I talk daily throughout the day. We talk every morning, pre-practice, post-practice, end of day. Often it's about the roster and the team and in-depth discussions. Sometimes it's about life and experiences, but nonetheless, just watching him lead every single day throughout training camp, address the team, address the players, I feel just blessed to be around him and have him as the head coach of the Jets and work with him daily.
Darren, from a rookie standpoint, how have you seen Membu, get acquainted with everything and assimilate?
Really good. Really good. Membu, like many of our players, have had their rookie moments, but very encouraged and excited about his growth throughout training camp, and look forward to watching that growth throughout the season as well. We drafted and brought in several young players, rookies, and not just Membu, but watching those guys grow throughout training camp has been really fun, and I'm encouraged and excited to watch their growth throughout the season.
You've made so many trades with 6th and 7th round picks going back and forth. Which draft picks do you actually have now for the 26th draft? Because I lost track.
Yeah, I feel like I lost track as well. I believe we have 1, 2. We're counting the comp games forward. We've got 2 6s and potentially 2 7s, depending on how all the comps shake out. But yeah, like I said, we're always just exploring ways to improve the roster, and if that comes by means of 6th and 7th round flops or giving up future late picks, if we feel it's the best thing for the team today and moving forward in the future, we'll do that. And we're constantly diving into the analytic studies of those value picks and the value of the player. So it's a collaborative effort whenever we do make those decisions and moves.
We'll take a couple more questions. A couple more.
Darren, you hit on the receiver room obviously earlier, but with the roster decisions, you guys had some interesting guys there that don't have much experience in the NFL. Pritchett, Brandon Smith, Skinner, we're all kind of flashed during camp. How do you evaluate the potential of those guys versus guys like that you mentioned earlier that have experience in the league, but maybe not as high of a ceiling as those guys, but you kind of know what you got there.
Yeah. No, I think you said it. We're constantly evaluating those guys and having those discussions. And let me start out. I feel great from top to bottom with that room, and feel blessed that we were able to keep those guys around that you mentioned, Skinner, Pritchett, and Brandon Smith, to name those practice squad guys in particular. And like I said, to start, it's always a puzzle and a roster kind of juggle. How do we keep the best 70? What are the mechanisms we can use to do so? And being able to keep those guys on the practice squad and in the boat to continue to develop, but be available for potential elevations in game day, it worked out for us, and I'm excited about it.
Darren Muji speaking to the media. We won't hear from him until the bye after this.
Veterans and a bunch of young guys who are competing also. How do you feel about that particular group?
I feel really good about the D-line group and how it came together here in this past week in particular. As we mentioned, Harrison Phillips, that addition, feel strong about that. We know exactly what we're getting at player. He'll help specifically in the run game, but he's an experienced player that's had a lot of success. And then to add Briggs, a young player that's played in the league last year and had success as well, I feel good. And then Jay Tuafele, you guys saw the things he did this training camp and preseason, and then Leonard Taylor as well with his pass rush. So the whole group, all five, it obviously starts with Quinnen up front, who's also another team captain. But the group as a whole, I think, complements each other well, and I look forward to watching those guys play this year.
There you have it. Darren Mougey's press conference talking about the roster following the cuts, giving us the state of the Jets 10 days out from week 1. Matt O'Leary joins us now. If you're just tuning in, click the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and Matt's channel. And let's do a giveaway at the end of the show today. We will raffle away a Jets jersey of your choosing. Dealer's choice: Fields, Garrett, Sauce, JJ, Quinnen, and Quincy are your options. So gift the membership or send in a super chat to enter for your chance to win. Matt, I hand it over to you. What was your biggest takeaway from Mougey's full presser there?
I think one of the things for me was definitely when he mentioned the wide receiver room and how he liked the rest of the wide receiver room. Now, I get it. He's not going to go up there and say we suck at wide receiver outside of Garrett Wilson. But it was interesting to hear him say that, especially after the Jets made the decision, and a surprising one at that, to waive Tyler Johnson yesterday, a receiver that had a lot of time running with the ones during training camp, and at one point seemed like probably would have been third in the pecking order. But, you know, things change. Lazard gets healthy. Arian Smith, I think, is going to play a bigger role than maybe originally anticipated. And the Jets, you know, will only carry 5 receivers with Xavier Gibson as wide receiver 5 and the punt returner. So for me, the first thing that that jumped out was definitely his takes on the wide receiver room.
I'm right there with you. Look, he's not going to say they stink, but he was talking up the guys they were able to keep on the practice squad. I think they need more, though. I'm hoping that he still could be aggressive and could find someone to add to that room. It's not going to be easy, though. There's just not that many options that are out there this time of year. But you're right. He's not going to go up there and be like, we stink in that room. Because he also, if he is trying to upgrade that room, he doesn't want teams to know that he's desperate to try and find a replacement receiver for that room.
Yeah, that's also true, right? And there were rumblings that the Jets were, you know, very interested in trading for a wide receiver. They haven't done it yet, and you know they still have a little bit before the season starts. So I guess theoretically they could, but you know it's a negotiation play. You don't want to give away too much and say, you know, we feel horrible about this one positional group because, like you said, kind of takes away all your leverage in that situation.
Comments, questions, super chats, they'll cut the line. The other thing he said, and this is the one that's getting the most headlines if you just type in Darren Mougey on Google. Sometimes it's good to see, all right, what's the big takeaway from a presser? You just go right to the news articles and see what the press wrote about. This was the headline on NFL.com. Jets GM Muji believes Justin Fields could be next comeback quarterback like Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. They, from the beginning, have insisted on Fields being the guy, no competition, saying that we're going to build the offense around him, we're going to coach him up, he could break out. And once again, 10 days to go, Muji's still doubling down, tripling down, whatever it is at this point, on their belief in Justin Fields.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to give him every opportunity to be that next Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold or Geno Smith. And I'm not ready to say that he for sure is or for sure isn't going to be one of those guys. I think, look, the Jets put him in a pretty good situation. He has a strong offensive line, has a good wide receiver 1, has a strong running game. Defense should be pretty good this year. Really, there's no excuse for Justin Fields. Like in Chicago, you could talk about maybe the weapons weren't good enough and the offensive line was bad. It's really up to him at this point to prove whether or not he is or isn't the guy. I'm rooting for Fields. I would love to see him become the long-term starting quarterback answer and have that late career or mid to late career resurgence like we've seen from Darnold and Mayfield and some of these other guys. But I think we just need to actually see it on the field. They've said it a bunch, but let's see it, you know, in practice here.
Hit the like button if you're just tuning in. Here's the headline you see on the screen. Jets GM Muji believes Justin Fields could be next comeback quarterback like Baker and Darnold. The biggest thing for the Jets to expedite this rebuild, retool, is if Fields is the guy. Because if he's not, we're going to be doing draft debate the entire offseason on which quarterback they should take. Do they either trade up to get that quarterback? I mean, you already know how this goes if he's not the guy. So if you're a Jet fan who wants to, find a timeline where this team makes the playoffs, the quickest way to do it is if Justin Fields is your guy long term.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And it would be awesome too, just to see them end this playoff drought this year. But it's kind of cliche to go and say it relies on the quarterback play, but it really does. I think, we feel pretty good about the line. We feel good about the run game and the defense. It's just a matter of how far along is Justin Fields developing as a passer. If he's playing like a middle of the road average quarterback, then I think the Jets have a chance to end that drought. If he's playing like the 25th to 29th starting quarterback in the NFL, then it's going to be a lot harder.
Muji went out of his way to talk about the pieces around Fields. So much of it, I think, is not even the pieces. It's the play caller, Tanner Engstrand.
Yeah, Tanner Engstrand is another one that has a lot of pressure on him. He's a first-time play caller at this level. He's done it before in college, but totally different. I know we didn't see a ton in the preseason. They kept it pretty basic, but there were some things that they did, especially in that first game against Green Bay, that I really liked from an offensive perspective. So I think they're going to lean on the run game, and that's always easy for a young play caller to have that in the back, in the back pocket, and have a quarterback who can run the ball adds an extra element too. So hopefully see him get a little bit creative. That's what I want to see.
Mario in San Antonio. Muji's buddy looks like a less sweaty Tanky V. Now that is quite the take. Does Robbie Payton look like a less sweaty Frankie V from U Stadium?
I could see it. I could see why Mario says that.
Man, is that a good thing or a bad thing for Robbie Payton?
I don't know. Less sweaty, that implies better, I would think. For
yeah,
Robbie Payton,
because
right?
And that means that Frankie's very sweaty, I suppose.
Yeah, potentially not great for Frankie.
A couple super chats here. Reminder: raffle is a jersey of your choosing. So far, no one's in. First person to gift 5 or more, let's double it. Give people a reason to go quick to gift some memberships for the community. Britt says, let's go, baby. That's right. 10 days to go, Britt. You ready? Matt, can you smell Jets football? Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Bobby Midnight in the house. Hi, Jake and Matt, my friend. You guys are awesome, and all my other friends.
You're awesome too, the legend of Bobby Midnight.
Self-proclaimed legend Bobby Midnight. Team Curry says, O'Leary and Terriman, my favorite guests. Great job, Jake. Well, that's why they pay me the big bucks to bring on the likes of Matt O'Leary and Dylan Terriman in back-to-back days.
I mean, that's great company. Dylan Terriman up there too. I appreciate it. Thank you, Team Curry.
Genergy says, imagine a Beast Breaker press conference.
Bullshit.
I can imagine it.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty similar to what we see on this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our king is the first to come through for the people. A 10 spot. Hit the King Lowski drop, shall we? One more time for King. I'm not kidding. He gifted 5. I'm playing it 5 total times. 3 more times. King Lowski, you're in the raffle for 10. Appreciate your support. Good luck. Phantom Green and White gifting a channel membership as well. So just like that, we're up to 6 gifted memberships this show. Matt, let's talk about this roster. First time I've had you on since the Jets finalized their initial 53. Then the next day they made some claims. So we have some new players like Jelani Woods to break down. Overall, give us your thoughts on where this roster is at following cuts and following the waiver wire claims.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was pretty expected. There weren't a ton of surprises. 2 stand out that I wouldn't go as far to say like crazy upset over, but was just a little bit surprised. And the first was Xavier Gipson over Jamal Pritchett. I guess part of it just has to do with us not really seeing Xavier Gipson all that much this summer with the injury. But I really liked what Pritchett did this summer. I thought he looked like a strong returner, number one, but also had some yards after the catch juice as a receiver. And then really the other thing, I was surprised they didn't find a way to keep Jarek Bernard-Converse. I was not surprised at all to see him picked up on waivers and added to an active roster. That's someone who I absolutely think is a rosterable player on a 53-man team. They kept the extra offensive lineman. I would have maybe went with 9 and kept Jarek Bernard-Converse, but those were the 2 main ones that stuck out to me.
I think the big question that so many of us had was the wide receiver situation. For the green beans out there who were so worried about Brandon Smith, at least they kept him and Skinner and Pritchett on the practice squad, because by having him on the practice squad, all it takes is Lazard being hurt for the third year in a row or Gibson being hurt again for one of these guys to get a real opportunity. So I'm with you. I don't think there was anything crazy surprising, especially now knowing that they were able to keep a lot of these guys we debated on the practice squad.
Yeah, that's right. Like most of the guys that we were talking about did end up coming back, which is obviously ideal. If Gibson gets banged up, which is something that's happened to him in the past, I mean, even just this summer, then I think Pritchett would be the next man up. And who knows, maybe if he goes out there and struggles returning or has a fumble early on in one of these games, they might be pretty quick on the trigger to make the change there.
Comments, questions, super chats, they will cut the line. Matt O'Leary is our guest. We're talking all things Jets. Shout out to Gotham FC Jets, who says, love one of my favorites. Collaborate. Well, guess what, Gotham? Matt's going to be a regular on the show with us during the season. Matt, we're moving you over, I believe, to, what did I tell you, Thursday a.m., I think we said?
Thursday,
10 a.m.?
10 a.m., baby. I'll be here every Thursday.
Can't wait. So that's going to be a ton of fun with Matt. Bo C in the house. You know what Bo does best. He gifts channel memberships for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our guy, Bo. He knows.
Bo knows football. Bo knows baseball. Bo knows tennis. Bo knows basketball, too.
Bo knows channel memberships. That he does. Jets says, I'm feeling lucky today. You're on the raffle for 2. Jets. And then Doug checking in with a 23-month as Maniac Super Chat. We know he hates the month of August. Well, Doug, lucky you. 4 days away from the best month of the year. LFG, I'm ready for football, and goodbye to August. I'm ready for football, too. Just enjoy summer, people, because the pain of the Jets is coming. So enjoy summer while we have it.
Yeah, this is it, man. Last weekend of the summer. I know technically the summer goes until September 21st, but Labor Day weekend's always the end of the summer here.
That's it. This is the last chance that we have. Hey, shout out to Jack. His Corbett signed jersey he won arrived across the border or atop the border. I don't know what's the right verbiage. He lives in Canada, so he lives in what's called America's hat. Jack, I'm glad that the jersey arrived safely. Comments, questions, super chats for Matt. We're talking all things Jets. If you tuned in late, we did play the full Darren Muji presser from earlier. What do you make of Aaron Glenn being reluctant to name a starting center when it feels like it's Joe Tippmann, but he hasn't officially said that?
Yeah, I don't really like it, honestly. I don't think Myers is in the same tier of center as Joe Tippmann, and I get it. Some people are bothered by the snap issues from Joe Tippmann. There were a couple high snaps in the preseason too, but just overall as a blocker, both in the run game and as a pass protector, I think Tippmann's the better blocker. Myers does have some chemistry with Fields, going back to the days at Ohio State, but I feel a lot more comfortable with him as a backup. I don't really want him penciled in as a starter.
Wow. Holy bleep. Breaking news.
Breaking sports news on the Jake Asman Show.
Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
Dallas just traded him to Green Bay. Done deal. And he's agreeing to a new deal that makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. 2 first-rounders for the Cowboys with this trade. Wow.
That's a big one. 4-year, $188 million deal for Micah Parsons also.
Micah Parsons will not be able to sack the Jets this year.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. That makes going up against Dallas a little bit easier in week 5? When did
week 5? Early in the year, yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I cannot believe they couldn't figure out a way to just pay him. That is a huge, huge deal. It doesn't directly impact the Jets other than week 5, but that is a seismic trade there. A guy as good as Micah Parsons being traded, you never see in the NFL. Never.
No. And, I'm watching the America's Team documentary on Netflix that just came out. So I've been consuming a lot of Cowboys content recently, and Jerry Jones is a bit of a madman. And this is another example of that, not willing to fork over the money. And the last image of Micah Parsons in Dallas is going to be him laying on that trainer's table, just sleeping during the last preseason game.
He's making quarterback money now, $47 million per year. That's more than Mahomes is making this year. So we've now reached a point where edge rushers are making like top tier quarterback money. So the QBs are about to reset the market again.
Yeah, it's going to just keep going up.
Unreal. So 2 first-round picks to Dallas, but I mean, Green Bay feels like they're, I guess, a Micah Parsons away from getting to a Super Bowl. They got the team. They got a coach who's been there a while. Jordan Love now is in his second full year as the starter. I mean, or third full year now as the starter. Yeah. So, yeah, wow, that's an all-in move for Green Bay. I mean, I still don't know if I'd pick them to win the Super Bowl or get there, but they think they're close. You only make this move if you think you're close, because those 2 first-round picks are going to be late first-round picks, ideally.
Yeah, probably, right? Like if you're Dallas, you're getting 2 late picks, and isn't it kind of nuts that Jamal Adams got more in a trade, the 2 first and a third, than Parsons?
Wow,
that was something else that just popped in my head here too.
In 4 years with the Cowboys, Parsons, 4-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 52.5 sacks, 9 forced fumbles, 4 fumbled recoveries, and just like that, he gone. $188 million contract, $120 million fully guaranteed. He already tweeted, "Thank you, Dallas." And then he got like the Green Bay cheesehead emojis and goes, "Go Pack, go." Jeez. Micah Parsons, see you later. Wow. All right. Try and pivot, I guess, back to the Jets. After that, we certainly can continue to talk about this. This is a stunner. Micah Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers in a major, major blockbuster. PG says Green Bay needs to win this year. Both GM and head coach have 2 years left on their deals, and the Packers have a new president this year. Yeah, I mean, they've been knocking on the door what feels like for a while now, and they're all in to capitalize. I mean, this is the last piece they think they need.
Yeah, there's been a team that just feels like they couldn't get or can't get over the hump for the last little bit. They make the playoffs pretty consistently, but have bowed out rather quickly. I know they beat up on Dallas pretty bad. What was that, 2 years ago? Were they in an NFC Championship game? I guess
that was I guess they lost in the divisional round to the Niners, right?
Yes, that's right. I couldn't remember if it was the divisional round or the championship round. But anyway, point still remains the same, is that they feel like they need to get over the hump. I think they do, and this is a move that you make in order to be that final piece, and Parsons absolutely could be that for Green Bay.
Yeah, this feels like an all-in move, obviously, for Green Bay, but like is Dallas resetting now? Like you can't trade Micah Parsons. You can't. It just doesn't make any sense. Now you got 2 first-round picks, great, but like, are you rebuilding with your quarterback making over $60 million a year, and you made the George Pickens trade and you paid CeeDee Lamb? Like you're half pregnant. You got to be all in every year when you're the Cowboys. You have this roster that you're paying.
I was just going to say they feel like they are stuck somewhere in the middle. I don't think they're going to be a bad team and bottom out. I also don't know how good they're going to be. This feels like an 8 or 9 win team just hovering around 500, which is not ideal when you're paying Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and trading for George Pickens and trying to, in a way, go all in, but then also not by trading your star defensive player.
If you're a Dallas sports fan, you've had to now watch the Mavericks trade away Luka Doncic and the Cowboys trade away Micah Parsons. Brutal.
That's tough.
And here's the difference. The NBA can't rig, or the NFL can't rig its draft system for Dallas to get the first pick this year. Can't happen. Doesn't work that way, baby.
No, it worked out for our Islanders in the draft rigging after the All-Star game was taken away. So
Thank you, Gary Bettman.
Yeah, thank you, Gary Bettman. I don't have too many negative things to say about rigging draft lotteries.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to some calls, shall we? We have a who's who of people on the line here. If you want to talk Jets with us, now is certainly the time. First up today is a man who will give us his take up close and personal.
I've got my eye on you. Checkmate me, full screen. It's fireball, whiskey time. David motherfucking T.
Hi, Matt and Jake.
What's up, David?
I agree with Bobby. You guys are awesome. And I know you guys are the experts and all that kind of stuff. But my buddy who I talk to every Thursday is a big Colts fan, and he watches every game. His son has the ticket, and so my first question to him was, Mr. Woods, who the Jets got, the tight end, Jaquan Woods.
Jelani Woods.
Jelani Woods. Yeah.
Jelani Woods. I'm sorry, but anyway, so I wanted his opinion, and he feels. I mean, even with the injuries, and I know they drafted Tyler Warren, he still didn't want to lose him, and he said when he's healthy, he's a really, really good player. And another question to you guys is, do you approve on in the aftermath of the draft Muji's moves? And the other question is, how do you guys feel about analytics in football?
Interesting questions. Matt, you want to take one of them?
Yeah. So after the one that stood out was the after the draft. I think I was a little bit concerned about the defensive line depth, and I'm going to give him some credit. I think, especially after the Byron Cowart injury, I feel like it was kind of a wake up call that they realized that they weren't deep enough on the interior, and they made a couple late round pick swap kind of trades to bring in, a starting caliber defensive tackle in Harrison Phillips, and then they trade for someone with high upside in Briggs that they brought in from Cleveland. So I'm going to give him some credit for it. Again, I know it's something, fans have argued about should have happened in maybe March or April, but, end of the day, it's not like they doubled down on their mistake. They realized it and adjusted. So for that, I'm appreciative of him.
Great. And the feeling on the analytics thing.
I mean, I know the Jets definitely use it. To what degree, I think, is to be determined. They did hire a whole lot of more people to their analytics staff. I think it goes into how they evaluate players, but I don't know enough about football analytics to give you an answer on how the Jets are deploying it specifically, David. Maybe Matt does.
Yeah, I don't know how much the Jets are employing it. My take on it is I think you need a balance of both eye test and analytics. I don't think you have a lot of people who are very anti-analytics, and I don't think that's the right approach. I think analytics can give you a little bit more context, but at the same time, I think you have the complete opposite side of the coin that is just all about the numbers and not really watching the film and breaking it down. So I think a good organization should utilize both and just see whether it's the eye test backing up the numbers or the numbers backing up the eye test. I think it's useful to have all the information that you can get.
Wow, good stuff. Thank you, fellas.
David T, thank you.
I got my Iron UG. I hope you like my Jets take. They call me David T. It's not easy for me to see, but if you bring me full stream, you might like what I had to say. I'll need to get real damn close, cause my vision is dog shit.
The like button if you're just tuning in. Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Gotham says, how do you gift memberships? You can't do it from the phone. You got to be on a desktop or laptop, and then where you hit the money sign to send a super chat, there's a gift membership option. In fact, we only have 11 memberships so far. I want to get more people in the raffle. I'm giving away a Jets jersey of your choosing. I'm going to gift 5 memberships right now. I'm in a giving mood. Matt O'Leary, you ready for this?
Let's go.
10 seconds from right now, I'm gifting 5 memberships. If you get one, I put you in the Asmaniac raffle. So get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 memberships have just been gifted. We're playing to win a Jets jersey of your choice.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Beautiful. 5 people are channel members. Those 5 people are Skinny, DM95, DJ Jibs, Kikuchi, and York Pinnock, all receiving a gifted membership, and we'll enter them in the raffle. Hold on. Jay Perez taking matters into his own hands. A 10 spot of channel memberships. Hit it, B-Man.
I want to make sure we protect the prize that B-Man won. Look at this thing. And he's wearing the Brits jersey. You kidding me?
Come on, B-Man, help him out a little bit.
Best we can do with B-Man.
Captain Puerto Rico, away.
That actually happened at the watch party I did, man. B-Man just took off and flew away with the signed Brees Hall jersey.
I have not seen that Gator creation yet. That's up there on one of my favorites, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Speaking of Gator creations, we bring on our next caller the only way we know how around here, by playing this.
Purple belt wife, she's the dark knight. She has a lazy husband who forgets to clean potatoes. Maybe someday she'll get some help, but now she's just a purple belt wife. Purple belt wife, she might not be purple, but she can kick her husband's ass.
I saw a black screen, so I was like, maybe his wife's there. I'll play that one, but nope, just you.
Yeah, no, I'm driving. I got to get my maps up, so if it goes away, it goes away. I'm actually shocked about this Micah Parsons thing. Did you cover this yet? I just got in the car.
We stopped what we were doing and talked about it. Yes, sir. What are your thoughts?
This is good for the Jets because we play the Cowboys. So
Week 5.
Yeah, so I think this is good. I think I can't believe that it happened. Every time you hear about these players with trades and whatever, a deal just gets done and it's all just bullshit, but they actually traded him. I'm shocked.
Crazy. And also, the Packers play at the Cowboys in week 4 on Sunday Night Football. So you get a Micah Parsons revenge game in Dallas, which is going to be sick.
So with the Packers roster, the way it's constructed now, and what was it? How many first-round picks was it?
2.
It had to be at least 2. Okay, so yeah. So with the way that the roster, are they immediately in, the top echelon of the NFL now? Like, this is a team that could win the Super Bowl potentially?
I think so. I think they were a contender before that, but now definitely.
Got the quarterback. You got the defense. I don't know. It's going to be a tough team to beat, man. It's going to be fun. Good thing if you're a Packers fan, except if you're BMAC, because you still suck. But other than BMAC. Yeah. All right. I can't believe that I'm walking into the car and I get the alert on my phone. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell is happening?
Well, I'm glad you called us to talk about it, Mike.
Yeah, man. It's good. Good stuff on the radio. I was listening to you today as well. So keep doing your thing, man. And Matt, shout out. You're the man.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, PBM.
I am not a meatball.
Ladies and gentlemen, he claims to not be a meatball. He's our next caller, Beast Breaker. Hello, Beast. Oh, God. Are you sleeping again, Beast?
No, I got gas.
You got gas?
Yeah, it's not good.
Hey, turn the lights on. Your gas is only going to get worse if you don't turn your lights on.
I heard that. I got gas right now. I like what I heard. Mika now the Green Bay versus Dallas week 4. Then we get week 5. Oh, that'll be a run over because Dallas don't got nobody except for that one bum, that Dak guy, that Dak Prescott. He's not that good. He keeps getting
Any thoughts on putting a light on, Beast?
Sí, cabrón.
There we go.
What the hell is that noise? Where'd that come from?
That's your gas.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Would you mind? I was just about to make a point here, which is
You don't get the right to say, do you mind? I was going to make a point. When I go to you expecting you to be ready and you're sitting there being like, I got gas.
Yeah, well, wait till you get older. You'll feel it. And someone will want to hear these words called, yep. Yeah, you'll tell us all. So just got to be safe. So tomorrow I'm going to be in the suburbs. I'm going out and enjoying the hell out of myself tomorrow. I'm going north.
When you say you go to the suburbs, whose house do you go to?
I'm not going to a house. I'm going out to countryside where all the action's at.
That's not the suburbs then.
Hell it is. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the suburbs one way. Believe me, kid.
You don't understand what the suburbs are.
The hell out of it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know.
Okay, explain to me where you're going, Jason. You said you're going to the suburbs. Where are you going?
We're going to Hoskins. We're going to countryside, and we might even stop in Berwyn because the good stuff's out there.
What are you going to do there?
There's a lot of fun things out there. I got to stop at a few places. I'm going to stop at that Dollar Tree over there because they got all the rare stuff. Then I got to go to PetSmart and get somebody his food. Then I got to go to Menards and go get The squirrels are.
You're just doing a bunch of errands. This is not the countryside
Hey,
or the suburbs. You're just
hey,
leaving.
this
You're
is
just
where the
leaving your
fucking-
attic and you're going into town to buy items.
Do you have any idea? Do you want me to go like Larry Sabisco and just be like, do you have any idea? Bullshit. No bullshit, my friend. Straight facts, 100%. It's all living proof because why? I live on the edge and I'm on the edge. See, you gotta remember, I'm a master. I know how to play the game. All you gotta do is I am not a meatball. As a matter of fact, I'm taking you to the suburbs one of these days. And
Nobody gives a shit.
oh, you're all gonna give a shit whether you like it or not, Sonny. And don't worry, I gotta make appointments because coming up, I gotta get that done. Blood work needs to get done. And then I'm also gonna have this checked right here. Gonna have this checked.
Your blubber?
Not blubber. I gotta have my stomach checked because I've had gas. And I've already talked to the doctors and they already told me just drink plenty of water. And
I thought you lost 70 pounds in the last 3 months.
I did lose 70 pounds. What did you? Did it? Pew, pew. Did it fly over your head like a baseball?
Was that a wizard noise?
No, that's a baseball. Pew, pew. Abracadoodle. Do you even understand anything? I don't think you quite understand what having autism is, because you think this is a comedy act. Well, this ain't no comedy act.
You called this show and said you had gas.
Hey. Relax, bud. I am not a meatball.
All right, here's what we should do. We should show Matt the tackle Quinnen Williams is going to lay on Aaron Rodgers in 10 days.
You want to take a
But
walk?
first, move your mic that's not plugged in and serves no purpose.
Let's go to the other side. Come on, come with me. Come with me to the other side. You want to see what Rodgers is going to look like? Here's him an example. He looked like he pissed his pants. He left a little yellow stain right down his shorts. And you know what? I got something to surprise for him. Hey, Rodgers, do you remember me? Wham! Nice ride. Hope you enjoy the landing. That's how you put a landing right on him. Flat on his back. No buttermilk, no syrup, just plain flat. I got gas right now. Oh.
Spectacular beast call there.
The commentary with the tackle is really what makes it, I think.
I think Quinnen Williams better be watching this show and prepare himself for week 1.
I don't know how you beat that.
Beats Custom Kick says the smell in that room has got to be god awful.
I don't know. It looked like he had a window open. There was a lot of light coming through, so I hope he cracked the window.
Beast, good luck with your gas. Gator says little Joey will lose 70 pounds before Beast.
That's tough. Does little Joey have 70 pounds to lose? He's a hamster, right?
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig, and my apologies.
Yep. Unreal. Big Bert, Micah gone. If you're just tuning in, we did cover it as soon as it broke. Cowboys trading Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. Hard to believe, but it is, in fact, a real story. Micah Parsons to the Packers, and Dallas loses another superstar. And Jerry Jones is crazy.
Yeah, Kenny Clark went back the other way. 2 firsts and Kenny Clark.
2 firsts and Kenny Clark. Man, poor Brian Schottenheimer, by the way.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he loses best player a week before the season starts. That's not ideal.
That sucks. Rich says hit the like. Shout out to Rich. He's right. All right, couple calls here, ladies and gentlemen. Up next on the Gusbuster Umbrella Hotline is a man who at one point in time didn't have the best things to say about one Matt O'Leary. But now they're the best of friends.
Well, you know, I need to find Matt O'Leary. He's supposed to come on my show. I want his butt on a stick. Hello, Jake and Matt. How you guys doing?
Hello, Bob.
I got a lot of good things to say.
Let's hear it.
I was shocked at Parsons going to Green Bay, right? But that's good for the Jets community. You know why?
Why?
Because we won't hear any more B-Max calls. He will be going for Michael Parsons. So that's good. And then tomorrow is my birthday, right? And
Happy
then
early birthday, Bob.
yeah, then tomorrow I have a job interview at the other Dunkin' Donuts in Brattleboro. There's 2 in Brattleboro. So I
Nice.
go to the one I had one on Canal. Now I'm going to have one on Putney Road, it's called. So, yeah, and I shaving.
You look handsome.
Oh, thank you. I got a haircut too. I had hair though. I got a hair. Remember my hair, Matt O'Leary, the last time you saw it?
It was longer than what it is now.
Yeah. Are you gonna go to
What's under your nose?
What's under my nose? Oh, maybe I forgot to shave that part.
Oh no.
I look like Hitler, right?
Oh,
Remember the last time I had the mustache like here?
Go shave, you fool.
I know, I got it. Okay, don't worry. It's the beginning of another mustache. I hate mustache. Matt O'Leary.
Yes.
October 19th. Are you coming down to the game or no?
October 19th? No, I only have the week 1 game on my docket for now.
Okay. So yeah, it's only a little bugger right there. It's the beginning of a little French tickler, you know.
Go shave. Dude, what is wrong with you?
I did shave over here.
You missed the spot. Go shave.
That's
Call
what
back
she
after
said.
you shave.
Okay, yeah. I will be.
Oh my god. That's an all-time Bobby call.
Both of them today, Bobby and Beastbreaker, 2 phenomenal calls.
Oh my. Zombies. I just vomited in my own mouth. Oh my god. Gator Bobby doesn't use a mirror.
No.
God. Jack says jobless Bob has no clue how to shave. Spencer Green, Bobby, I want a damn explanation. Where the hell have you been? Spencer, you're in the raffle for 2 with this. Oh my god. Look, I got a guy on the line right now, and there's no guarantees when it comes to this caller, but there's a strong possibility he's going to be able to go toe-to-toe with the previous 2 calls we just took, Matt.
Okay.
All right, so get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is none other than the Lane Train.
Hi. Sorry, everybody. See you next call when we talk about sports again. I got my Jet stuff ready.
Nice.
Hey, Lane.
Look what I got in the mail.
Oh, yeah. Show it off to everybody. Yeah.
That's a good one.
What else did you get?
The Jet Runner.
That's right. You found a good spot for it in the Lane Train room?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good, actually. So I hear you wanted to talk to me on Saturday.
Yes.
So how do you feel about the Jets? You think they'll do good, or you have to think about it?
I'll let Matt answer that question. He's more qualified than I am.
I mean, I would like some more time to think about it, but I think the Jets will be okay this year. I think somewhere between 6 and 8 wins is where I have them.
Yeah. I think that like you really have to worry about going into week 1 on September 7th. I mean, you're playing like the Steelers, and hopefully they could pull it off.
Do you think they're going to do it, Lane?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 31-33.
Jets win?
Yeah.
So 33-31, Jets win.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So anyway, yeah, I think they could because I think that you're playing up against Aaron Rodgers.
That is true.
Yeah.
How's your mom doing, Lane?
She's okay. She's just upset. Still, after what happened.
We're all thinking about you and your family, and the GoFundMe we put together for you, Lane. People are so supportive. We've raised almost $4,000 so far.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, she's really wonderful. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice that you raised all that money in a week.
You are beloved, Lane. This
On
entire
Instagram,
community
it's
loves
so
you.
local. Yeah, you know, it was a little bit upset, but I think that, it was expected, and I just got to get through it now. And, I wish I had better news, but, it's hard to even talk about the Jets right now because after what I experienced, they'll be missed.
Well, I'll tell you what, Lane. We're all supporting you and your family, and anytime you want to call in, you're always welcome. All right,
Yeah.
we're excited for you to get the Jets jersey that's coming your way, and then I'm glad that some of the swag showed up ahead of the season there.
Like, you know what Carl used to do?
What's that?
BICK. Bikinis.
We know you want those bikinis, Lane.
Only one though.
Only one.
Only one. Okay.
All right. I'll see what I can do. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think hopefully if you or do you start Bruce Hill? No, I mean Bruce Hall.
I would start him.
Muji.
I'd put Bruce on the bench and I'd start Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, I think Martinez. You have him.
Not anymore. Did you see the news?
Yeah, he got traded. I know. And Green Bay signed somebody also.
They traded for Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Micah Parsons. All right. So thank you for taking my call. I have to go.
Lane, we will talk to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen,
Bye.
give it up in the chat for the one, the only Lane Train.
Hi. How are you? Bruce Hall. That's good.
Back to back to back. Unreal.
The gauntlet.
Mike says, Jake, where do you find these people? I wish I could tell you. They seem to find me. Ladies and gentlemen, he has shaved his Hitler stash. Bobby Midnight joins us. Hello, Bobby.
Much better now?
Oh, you look even better. 10 times.
I think you missed a spot still.
Under your lip? Bottom lip?
Bottom lip. Like
Top. Your right nostril. Right
Okay.
below.
here?
You missed a spot. Are you blind?
No, I got it all.
No, it's still there.
And under your bottom lip too.
Right here?
Are you blind?
No, over here you mean? Right here?
Yeah, you missed under your lip
too.
Okay, let me get it again.
You might have
I'm
to take this with you. We might have to teach
Yeah,
that
let's
later.
go.
Ellie, I can't take my computer into the bathroom.
Take the razor out then.
Yeah, go get your razor.
No, I don't do that.
Go get your
Why-
razor.
Why am I going to do that on there?
So we can make sure that you get this done. Clearly, you're blind.
No, I'm black. At least I don't bleed. I didn't bleed. So.
Oh, great. So because Charles Gorman bled, that makes you superior?
Yeah, well, I didn't bleed myself over here.
Yeah, but you've been shaving a lot longer than Charles. I expect you to be better.
I know. But I didn't. It's all gray. That's why I missed over here.
I just think you're blind.
No, it's gray right here. Gray stuff. Okay, I'll be
shave.
right back. Be right back.
All right, we'll come back to you.
Okay, you want me to bring it there?
Yeah, I thought you weren't going to do it. You're going to do it? Yeah, go get the razor and come back.
Yeah, I got my razor for you.
All right, here we go.
You want shaving cream or no?
Yeah, I get shaving cream as well.
Okay. I'll be back. I don't
All
know
right.
how much to use.
We're going
You
to be
got
an
it.
educational program today. We're going to teach Bobby how to shave.
We're sitting here. It's all good.
I'll be back.
All right, we're here.
Still here.
Be there.
How's the walk over there, Bob? Everything going okay? Okay. Third time's the charm, Bob.
Yeah.
But I got a question for two of those people who type. That the guy who talked about me the first time. You gotta stop typing about me, that's for sure. He doesn't even
Hey,
know.
Bob.
And the other guy who thought the way you get these people. At
Hey,
least
Lane says
we
hi,
call
Bobby.
it- Hi, Lane. At least we call in, guy. You just type, so shut up. That's one thing you should do. Shut up.
All right,
Don't
let's see the
type.
shave here.
At least we make this entertainment. You just type like an idiot. Last guy who gave you $5. I don't know who that idiot was. I don't know who it was. Hey, let me see right here, right?
Let's see. Let's go.
Yeah.
Apply it. Also,
Yeah.
below your nostrils.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh my God! Look at this. I look like I get creamed in the face.
It's a family show. Damn it, Bob.
I mean, cream pie.
On behalf of the Jake Asman Show, we apologize for the foul language.
You're brutal. You're making this worse.
Coconut cream pie is good. Don't you think?
Coconut cream pie.
Like they did on Gilligan's Island. Okay, ready?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. How's that look?
For those who care, Beastbreaker wants us to know he likes chocolate mousse pie.
I like that too. Okay, you like it better now?
Get underneath your nose.
That's what she. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I got everything.
You missed giant spots. I'm worried about your eyesight now.
No, I don't know. They're all gray too. I got gray mustache. I got gray. Usually, right here, the chin gets all gray.
So your form looks pretty good here. I don't know how you missed the spot.
I don't know either. Don't ask me. How's that better?
Get a little closer to the camera.
All right. Well, let me move it down here then.
Get real close.
How's that better?
Little closer.
I got shaver creep right up my nostril.
That's good. Get a little closer.
Much better?
Keep going.
Okay, I'll stand up so you can see it.
Yeah, get real tight.
How's that better?
You're still missing a spot.
There's still
Where?
Are you blind, Bobby?
No, not blind.
Underneath your lip.
Underneath my lip right here?
Yeah. You don't feel hair there?
Maybe. Okay, how's that better?
Maybe. It looks like there's still remnants.
That's what. Okay, let me see this. Hold on. How's that much better? Much better.
I think.
Okay, let me get closer to the camera.
Okay.
All right.
How's that better?
No, you're still missing a spot.
Where? Right here?
Yeah.
Do you feel it when you run your finger across? Do you feel hair?
No, nothing down there.
What do you mean nothing down? There's clearly hair there.
Oh, and look at that.
How do you
Right
not
there.
feel hair?
That's much better now. It looks like better.
All right. You know what? You might be a lost cause.
No, I'm doing better. It looks better now.
Well, how did you miss this the first time?
I have no clue. They're like gray. You know, it's hard to see gray.
Tom A says, lick it with your tongue. You could feel the hair stubble.
You feel it?
It's probably on that side now. Yeah, how's that better?
You might need a new razor blade. I'm going to get my sponsor, House of Atlas, to send you some product.
No, I got a new one. Okay, how's that? Much better now. Feels like a baby's bottom.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's okay. So, yeah, no, the Jets are going to be good this year, I think.
Okay, great take.
Hey, I want to give Jet takes now. You know, I gave you shaving. Fine.
I shouldn't let you give any take. You somehow weaved in Hitler and cream pie into one phone call today.
Well, it looked like, remember the last time they said I looked like with this part right here?
I don't think you got that part. You have maybe that's nose hair.
No, I don't have nose hair.
Then what? Then you're missing a spot underneath your right nostril.
Right here?
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Oh my God.
Maybe I do need a razor. I don't know. I got it in the bathroom. How's that? Much better?
Cheeseman says, Bobby, save some women for the rest of us.
What woman? No woman go after me. What do you do? Crazy? What?
I think they're going to now after seeing this.
The shave. After me and Jake finally teach you how to shave.
I know. Well, sometimes I miss spots. How's that? Much better now, right?
Close enough.
I think this is as good as we're going to get.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, I hope I get my job tomorrow. Then my birthday, I'm having a show on after my birthday, for my birthday tomorrow.
Is your birthday tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
You better call in so I could sing to you.
I'm going to be 57 years old tomorrow.
Wow. You still don't know how to shave.
I know. Well, I miss a few spots there and there. But do you think I look 57 to you or what?
You look like 27.
Oh, I take that, Jake. I'll take 27.
Yeah.
Thank you for being kind to me, guys. Thank you for being patient.
You got it, Bob. I'm glad you learned how to shave today.
Thank you for teaching me.
Happy almost birthday.
Bye. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.
You get the fuck out.
That's why Bobby Midnight, once upon a time, was thought to be the #1 seed in Asmaniac Madness for years. For years. Vintage Bobby with that call. Matt, you inspired all the callers today. You really did.
Apparently so. This was a great Jake Asman show appearance.
Unreal. I'm looking forward to next week. We'll be previewing week 1.
I don't know how we top it, though, Jake. It was pretty epic.
Everyone go subscribe to Matt's channel. He's covering the Jets day in, day out. Matt, you're the man. Talk to you soon.
All right, take care.
Matt O'Leary with us there. Wow. Connor Long in the house. Do I trim my stash more effectively than Bob? I didn't even know you could grow a stash, Connor, but it doesn't surprise me, and I'd bet on you being able to do it better than him. Big country. Bobby needs a weed whacker. By the way, Cheese Man, you're in the raffle for 2. We're giving away a Jets jersey at the end of the show. Or maybe we'll send someone a pack of razor blades in honor of Bobby. But you get to choose. Razor blades or a Jets jersey. You pick the player you want. No, I'm not giving away the new Jets jerseys because 1, they're ugly, and 2, they're way overpriced. They're charging like $195 for those things, by the way. On NFL Shop. $195. You pay for that. God bless. Mike writes in, Jake, what smells worse, the Global Studios or Bobby's apartment? I'm actually going to say it's Bobby's apartment just because I know people that have been to Bobby's apartment that have confirmed what we all thought. Now, do I think Beast Global Studios smell good? Probably not.
I got gas right now. My floors are clean. I buy professional stuff. How do you think I get around? Simple. Walk. Do that more often. You don't like what you see? Change the channel. Get used to it, monkey nuts. And Bobby, next time when you shave, get the thing.
Nobody gives a shit.
Thank you, Beast. More calls right now. Jordan is next. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Oh my God, that brought tears.
There's so many things that happen there that are just only this show.
Yeah, literally. That was hilarious. But I had a quick question for you. So I know it's the Jets Steelers week 1. What do you think the likelihood of the Jets beating the Steelers week 1 is? Because I kind of view the team similar, but I want to make a bet with a couple of my friends. But just wanted to get your thoughts. What you think?
I think they have a great chance to win. Like, I don't think it'd be shocking if they did. They're 3-point underdogs. It's not like they're, multiple scores projected to lose by. It's going to be a tough game. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns on the Jets side. There's more knowns on the Steelers side, but it's week 1, and I think the Jets being at home is a big advantage. I think it's a close game. I think it's within a field goal either way. I think the line is right.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that the motivation for the Jets, though, with like Rodgers returning and wanting to prove him wrong, I think that's going to be like a big factor for the game. I truly do. And it's just like, I have a lot of Steelers fans, friends, but they all say, oh, well, we just need Rodgers to be average and we just need him to run the ball and throw it to DK every so often. But it's like, bro, that's everything that we were saying last year about Rodgers. And he's like, well, he threw for 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. I said, yeah, but I watched every game and he wasn't good. He changes the play, and we could go on and on about what, so it's like they're saying everything that we were saying as Jet fans and Jets. But I just don't see how he could be any better when they really only have one receiver themselves. You know what
Jordan,
I mean?
Yeah, great call, Jordan. I think the big thing is Sauce. You're the highest paid corner in the league. Go and prove why. Take Metcalf out. Jets defense, blitz Rodgers, new players he's throwing to. Are they on the same page? Are the O-line going to pick up the blitz? We saw the Jets get Rodgers killed when they couldn't slide protection over and he would get destroyed. Great call, Jordan. I think that's the key to all this. Hey, here's what we're going to do. Take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, rapid fire through your calls. We still have a raffle as well. Keep it right here. Jake Asman with you. It's been a wild show. What crazy thing's going to happen next? Andrew Fialco is on hold, so let's go to Andrew, who's up next. Hello, Andrew.
Hey, Jake. The chat keeps blowing up with these Zach Wilson truthers, so I want to show you some film on this guy to help tell the story. Okay, let's start with this pass to Garrett Wilson. Here's against the Bills. You can see if I stop it here. Zach has a clear shot at Garrett with nobody in his face. Play it forward a bit. Garrett is fighting off the defender here, but single coverage. Stopping here, you see how even a 6-year-old blind albino alligator could have thrown this in a better spot. Thank God, Garrett is a friggin' stud as he makes the catch, allowing Zach to celebrate like he helped the team win a Super Bowl. Here, Garrett tells the ref, "Hey ref, did you see how fucking horrible that throw was and I still caught it? Disgusting." One more film breakdown here as we see Zach returning from the sideline, unable to navigate himself with any success, back to the huddle. Thankfully, his teammates were there to help him up off the ground, but unfortunately for Zach, they chose to not help him. Zach's ass had a large bruise that took a while to heal, although his mom's friend gave him some aloe to rub on the buttocks, and that helped a little. Next week, I'll have a full film breakdown of Cole Thompson's scooter crash from the combine. Thanks for having me, Jake. Gator sucks.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for that film breakdown, Andrew.
Dude.
Great job.
I was waiting. I was like, one day I've seen those before. I'm like, Gators got to get me one on more of these. Oh, Gator. That was damn good.
The only good thing that happened to me late tonight, early this morning, was making sweet, passionate love to my fiance.
Joining us right now is a man who knows a thing or two about making sweet and passionate love to his fiance. Ladies and gentlemen, Boy Green Esden Jr. Hello, Paul.
Speaking of the sweet, passionate lovemaking, I'm outside a laundromat right now. I think we all know what I'm here for. Had to wash the sheets. If you catch it, that had to happen. Yes, after last night, it was phenomenal. For those who are curious.
Congrats on the sex.
The sex was great. I might get in trouble with any more details, but that is true.
Well, I'm happy for you.
My tuchus, my cheeks are pressed firmly against this brick wall, and I can't say if my fiance didn't have the same thing happening to her last night. Yeah.
Well, on that note, we'll let you go, Boy Green. Job well
Jake,
done.
I love it, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boy Green, one of the greats. It looks like Boy Green is called back, so we'll go back to the Gusbuster hotline and allow Boy Green to make more points. Hello, Boy Green.
Hello, Jakey. I just wanted to give you a quick update from the laundromat. These did not come clean, man. I thought I'd get the stains out, but it just goes to show you, what a little Boy Green will do to you. These are fucked. Anyway, I'll catch you later, Jakey.
That's funny, man. That was good. That was job well done by Gator, man, to put that together on the fly. And Gator's done so many bits. He's just got like a prop closet. So he just put the Boy Green beard on. He was ready to go. Someone tweet Boy Green. Make sure he saw that. Someone tag him in Twitter. Be like, hey, Gator just impersonated you. Yeah, Boy Green's got to throw those sheets out. All right, folks. I want everyone to stop what they're doing because I have no idea where this call is going. Matthew is up next. Matthew, what do you got for us?
Jets, Jets.
Are we doing this again with the dog?
Oh, I'm just doing test hands of a magic deck and I just dropped $300 on. I did it with a Bills fan. Hell no, that's $300. I ain't fucking with that. I had therapy this morning because I was blazed out of my mind with edibles last night after you guys won. I popped a whole gummy that really hit me hard. Eat shit. Let's go, Texas.
Oh my God.
Game. They handed us the game. Jets, Jets.
Oh my God.
The Gators got his next skit.
I got. No other way around it. Gator got me there. I thought because Gator was in the chat already and he wrote something that there was no way that it would be a fake call. So when I saw Matthew on the line, I'm like, oh God, here's that wacko who called after the Eagle win with the dog and the money, and I got Gatored. I got Gatored. That's what happened there. Instead of getting got, you got Gatored. That was outstanding. Oh my God. I'm still laughing at that Gator call. God. Oh, man.
We can't wait. I can't wait. Jets, Jets.
Let's keep rolling here. The King is on the hotline. King Lowski's up next. What's up, King?
Jake, my brother, how are you doing?
Man, I'm doing well, King. You called it earlier, right? Little double dip today. I love it.
Jake, you ain't never gonna believe who's sitting with me here in the car. It's V-Man.
So what's up?
Oh, God.
You have like some weird pain fetish?
I ain't got no freaking idea what the hell he's saying, but I'm gonna tell you this about the...
All right, I gotta go. Honestly, it's just driving me.
Will you shut the hell up, V-Man? I'm trying to do my thing. I am King Lowski, and the Jets are going to win this year.
The Russian Minister of Defense, Sergei Shoigu, and the General Chief of Staff.
I don't care about any of that. You
No
know,
way.
Jake, we are going to kick some ass this year, and I'm going to do it with or without V-Man.
Hypocrite's a bit much? Sorry, you want me to give you those 10 use your phone number?
I got no idea what you're talking about, V-Man. Get the hell out of my car and take your grandfather with you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. Yeah, Gator, you're nuts, bro. All right, we're back. What a show it's been. Load up your calls, open phone lines for those of you who want in on the show. Connor Long, you're in the raffle for one. Connor Long continuing to do content from Italy. And watch this show. Connor, you're nuts. You have any chicken and pasta since you've been in Italy? I'm sure Gary is very intrigued. Let's see. We got no one on the line right now other than the Beast. So if someone wants to call in, now is the best time to call in and make your debut on the program. Beast, what do you say?
Hey, in the words of Vince McMahon, anything.
Nobody gives a shit.
Thank you, Beast. Thank you, Rich. I'm already starting to get images of Bobby shaving sent to me by listeners here. So here we go. Things are happening at a record speed now. All right. Thank God. A great caller has called in. A member of our 4%, Raven, is on the line. Hello, Raven.
Yeah, I'm here to save your ass since
Thank
you
God.
didn't have any callers.
Thank God.
How's it going?
It's going great, Raven. Did you see the Bobby midnight portion of the show?
I think I did. I always listen. I always get everyone confused. I'm gonna be honest.
You can't get Bobby confused.
It was Bobby when we shaved.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. Honestly, the reason why it took me so long to hop on was because I'm like, just shit. How am I gonna top that? I don't have facial hair, so I don't have a way to top that, Jake.
Look, don't worry. You just be you. The chat will be thrilled.
Yeah. Yes. I know. You know, as much as I want to say that this Jets Steelers game is going to be really close, and I do think it's going to play out that way, I just have this gnawing fear that like Rodgers is just going to ball out this season. But, you know, and I don't know if that's just like classic Jets paranoia or what.
Do you think Rodgers is going to ball? I mean, I could see it if he's
No,
healthy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I could like low key see that he's better this year because he's like had more time to recover. But I do think it's gonna be close. Truthfully, I think a lot of these games are gonna be closer than we realize. Like, a lot of people have already started like go into like the end times. Be like, we need a new quarterback, we need a new this, we need a new that. But I just like kind of don't feel that way. I think we're gonna be pretty competitive.
But even if Rodgers does ball, let's say Raven, he might not ball week 1.
That is true.
And you know what? Like Favre balled after he left the Jets, but you know what? The Jets were good and they went to the championship game, so we don't care. You know, I don't care that Favre had maybe the best statistical year of his career with the Vikings when they were 12-4. It doesn't bother me. So like, you know, the Steelers are awesome. Like I'm rooting for Rodgers. I have no ill will towards him. I think he will probably play well this year if he's healthy. So I just want the Jets to win week 1. That's all I care about.
Oh, same. And honestly, neither do I. Like, regardless of what happened here, like he's always been my GOAT and he's always gonna be that way for me. But yeah, I want to see our defense maul him like a bear woken up from hibernation, 1000%. Like my dad and I were talking about it. We're just wondering, all right, how much do we think the stadium is going to shake from booing Rodgers when he comes in? There's a lot of pissed off people. I was wondering though.
He's gonna get booed. There's no doubt.
He's gonna like that's putting it lightly. Like he's gonna get booed. You know, he might need extra security so nobody throws shit at him. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it goes without saying. If you're a Jet fan going to the game, don't be an asshole. Don't throw
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, guys. I get it. I hate what happened to. I'm freaking devastated. But you know, let's represent ourselves well. Let's leave like the trash behavior to freaking Eagles fans that just like are insane.
Philly scum.
Philly is scum. I have one more thing though. How do you think the team is looking at this? Because you know, you always hear things about like, oh, don't make this bigger than the moment. Like it's just another game. I don't know. I kind of wouldn't look at it as just a game, but like I'm not a football player, so I don't really know.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm very nervous about all this, Raven. So we are one and the same there. It's just we got to hope that the Jets come ready to play and they make life really difficult for Aaron Rodgers, which they should. They have the personnel to do it.
Yeah, even just in general for this season, like I don't give a shit if like Justin Fields throws for like under 200 yards a game. As long as we're getting down the field and getting touchdowns, I genuinely don't give a shit what it looks like. I just want to get touchdowns. That's it.
Got to win games.
Exactly. I don't care how we do it. Just win the game.
Raven, great call.
Thanks, Jake. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. It's about to be the regular season. I'm going to have a lot more opinions.
Let's go. Get ready for that first post-game show, people. The Jets win. It's going to be a party. All right, let's get caught up on memberships and super chats here. D Ben G is in the Asmaniac raffle for 1.
I am not a meatball.
You are not D Van G, but you are in the raffle for 1. Omari says, I received the photo. Thanks, Jake. And Dallas is insane. Omari, my pleasure. Thanks for your support. And Dallas is insane for trading Parsons. Gotham says, that's so Raven. I'm sure Raven's only heard that a million times in her life. Speaking of Dallas, how do the people in Dallas feel about the Parsons trade? Let's talk to a guy who calls our show from Dallas.
He's pointing. Garrett Box, point at you. Garrett Box, he point at you. Garrett Box, I'm pointing. I'm pointing. I'm pointing. I'm pointing. Garrett Box, point at you. I point.
Every time I see that intro, I like it more and more. Like you just run through the talent in that intro. I've got Hall of Famers. I got maybe the greatest light heavyweight of all time. I got future Hall of Famers, and I got local fighters from Texas. Like that is such a good intro. Great job. Shout out Gator.
Shout out Gator.
Shout out Gator. I like that shirt, by the way. The Titans gear. That's always good. It's a good shirt. It looks new.
Go get a Jet shirt from Foco.
Foco. Okay, is it new or have you had it?
No, these are brand new. They sent me these shirts ahead of the Jet season.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I like that's a good looking shirt. So I had a couple of thoughts. The Jets don't have a third string quarterback. Sam Ehlinger just got released.
Nobody gives a shit.
Sam Ehlinger got released by Denver. They picked him up on their practice squad. which means the Jets could take him, right? Are we really going to not have a third string quarterback with 2 injury play quarterbacks as that 1 and 2?
Yeah, but if you claim a player off someone's practice squad, you got to add them to your 53.
And we're not going to add a third quarterback to our 53.
I don't think so.
And Tyrod's ready to go.
Aaron Glenn is yet to lie about injuries.
Okay.
So if he says they think he's going to play week 1, I'll take him at his word until we have reason to think that he's not being honest with us.
Okay. I still think when you have 2 injury play quarterbacks, you should have a third on your roster.
Brady Cook. They like Brady Cook more than any of us do. They're at practice every day. Robbie Sabo's a Brady Cook truther. He'll tell you he believes in Cook.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to get my homie, Sam Ehlinger, on gangrene. Another guy that got cut, little Jordan Humphrey. The Giants released him. He's on their practice squad last year, too. He's 6'5". Alan Lazard is 6'5". Alan Lazard, we know sucks. Isn't sometimes the devil you don't know better than the devil you know? Like, wouldn't you rather just like try out a guy like little Jordan Humphrey as a target, 6'5", just throw the ball up to him, than have Alan Lazard, who you know is going to drop it? Like, you know, like I don't even hate Lazard like that. Like, he had moments last year, but ultimately he's been pretty bad, right? In his 2 years here, he's been very bad. Can we acknowledge that?
They had Brandon Smith, who we all thought made a case to make the team, and he still didn't leapfrog Lazard. Lazard's going to be on the team. Yeah. I don't agree with it. I'm just telling you, like, I don't think they're making that move. And the player you mentioned there, that's not a true difference maker for what they need. They need a number 2 wide receiver.
Well, you're not getting a number 2 wide receiver off of somebody's practice. But a number 2 wide receiver didn't just get cut right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are players who could fill out our roster better than Lazard. And Brady Cook. All right. Look, I love Sam Ehlinger, obviously. I would take a bullet for Sam Ehlinger. He's one of my 3 favorite Longhorns of all time, along with Colt McCoy and Vince Young. I just want him to have an NFL career, right? Like, I know he's not going to play that much. I know he's not really an NFL quarterback. I thought maybe there's a fit here for Sam Ehlinger.
Well, they like Brady Cook. Sam Ehlinger could be on a different team's practice squad.
He's on Denver's practice squad. He allegedly, rumor has it that there were 2 teams that offered him a roster spot, but he declined them to stay on the Broncos practice.
He wanted Sean Payton's coaching for a year.
He's never going to play though, right? Like, I mean, they got 2 young quarterbacks ahead of him.
He's not going to play on the Jets either.
But there was injuries. There's a chance he could play on the Jets due to injuries. Knicks and the Auburn quarterback. What's his name? The Auburn quarterback. Stidham. That's his name. They don't get hurt. They don't have deep injury histories like the Jets quarterbacks do. All right, I was just trying to get him here. And then why is Bobby shaving on air? Well, what
did you see what he looked like before?
He did. He missed half his face, but why is he doing? Like, wouldn't it be more beneficial to do in front of a mirror?
If we didn't coach him through it, he never would have got it done. He's blind.
Oh, he's 56, 57. So he's been shaving about roughly as long as I've been alive. And he still can't shave his face. I mean, Jake, he said, am I missing a spot? They were like, here, as like his whole jawline under his nose. It's like, did you miss a spot? It's
yes,
like,
he did.
You missed a few spots. No offense.
Breaking sports news on the Jake Asman Show.
Oh, Amanda writes in, I lost service in the tunnel heading into Grand Central, and when it reconnected, first thing I had to see was Gary's dumb hair and his loud, unruly voice.
I am unruly, and I'm a man, so I have to make my own rules. As a woman, you should be under his authority. You should be under his plan. You should be on his program. So being unruly makes you less attractive, not more attractive. See, this is my point about people like Amanda, and you can tell me where I'm wrong. Amanda said the other day that she has guys lining up for her. We saw her. She's not unattractive, right? She's a good-looking girl, but yet she's still single and still alone, despite all of the guys lining up for her. Why is that? Because you're loudmouthed and unruly. That's why. Because you're not a wife. If you're a wife, the universe will find you and you will have a husband. But this is what I'm saying. Like, you can say that I'm wrong, but the guys that would simp for Amanda, she would never be interested in. And the high quality guys that she wants don't want her because she's loudmouthed and unruly. And she can make jokes about being loudmouthed and unruly, but you don't see the high value guys jumping at her. The guys that do jump at her, she would never be attracted to. Want me to go off on anything else?
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, I think they do. I know one person that does. Amanda. See, JJ's in the chat in the back. He agrees. You guys say I'm wrong, but we saw her. She's not unattractive. She's a good-looking girl, right? She says guys line up for her. I believe her. She's probably in her 20s. Guys line up for her. Yet she's single. That means she's the issue. Why is she the issue? Feminism. Why feminism? That's why she's single, because she wants to act like a man. Okay. Well, just like girls don't like guys that wear high heels and makeup, guys don't like girls who act like men. It's really extraordinary.
Bill
Not
M
high
says
quality,
your hair is
not the men being
wrapped too
attracted
tight.
to. Yeah, because I said that guys don't like women who act like men. That's my hair wrapped too tight.
Now back to Bobby Midnight. You have an issue with the way he shaves?
I don't have an issue with the way he shaved. I just don't understand how he missed like half his face. Like, we've all shaved in a rush before, but he's not in a rush, I don't think, right? And it's like he's got like 3-inch like gaps of hair here. It's like, did I miss a spot? It's like, Bobby, you missed half your face, dog. Like, how did you've been shaving? It's not the first time you ever shaved. Like, remember the first time you said, 14 years old or whatever, and you nicked yourself and you got, the hair right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the event of the year, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the Asmaniac Rumble.
Harry, it was just comical. It was funny. I missed the spot, okay? No big
And you
deal.
missed a spot.
Okay, I missed a few spots, okay? And then that
You've been
girl
shaving as long as
Amanda is very pretty. If I was young like her, I'd be the first one down there and ask for a date.
Well, why don't you go ask for a date anyway? Girls love older men.
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me because I never met her, but she is a very pretty lady.
So why don't you go pursue her? Women love older men. Like, you could be 60. Me and Jake talking about, you could be 60 and have a family of 5 and no problem. It doesn't work that way for women.
Well,
unfortunately, women like older men. So why don't you go?
I haven't been doing anything for 19 years, so that's
not relevant. That's not relevant at all.
That but she's a very pretty girl, Amanda. I saw her the other day.
You gotta stop pedestalizing her. She's a 5 or a 6. She's attractive. She's fine.
No, to me, she's like a 10.
Everyone's a 10 to you, but because you pedestalize women.
Not
She's attractive. Yes, she's a good girl. Go shoot your shot. You gotta shoot your shot.
Yeah, well, I never met her.
I want you to have that Cam Thomas mentality.
I hope she calls in. I hope she calls in.
Call in what? So that you cannot pursue her?
I just want to talk to her, be friends with her. That's all. Yeah.
You want to be friends with Amanda?
Mary takes her so bad.
Yeah, except they're evidently true, Amanda. And I know that they sit a little too close. They bring home
her. She's a very pretty lady. Don't hurt her.
So what is that? Let's say she was a 10. What I'm saying is, let's say she's a 10. She's not, but let's say she's a 10.
Well, that's my
what I'm saying is still true.
That's my idea. That's not yours. Yours.
I know it's not my idea. I'll give her a 6. He's attractive. I'll give her a 10. A 6. You give everyone a 10.
No, I don't give everybody a 10. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't give everybody 10.
I was wearing a Mets jersey yesterday. You got some weirdos in the chat that try to memorize.
Yeah, don't worry about what they talk about. Don't they
try to memorize what I wore a blue Mets Jesse Winker jersey that had long sleeves on it and the spring training patches on it.
That's really won yesterday. They swept the Nationals, right?
They swept the Phillies.
The Phillies. Yeah, that's really. Oh, yeah, that's even better. Yeah, Phillies. Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, someone does. Someone does. Yeah.
I hate everything in Philadelphia, except the Philly fanatic. I like him.
Philly fanatic, and the Philly cheesesteaks are pretty good. Philly has.
I am not a meatball.
I'm not a meatball. Who's that? JJ?
All right, well, Jake ruined it. I was trying to be the most international caller. Earlier today, I was in Venice, so I was trying to call in from Venice, but now I'm in Mykonos. No, now I'm in Greece. I'm in Mykonos. Can you guys see? Look at my
Ooh,
beautiful.
Very
Do you go
nice.
to Italy every year, or what brings you?
What
Very
time
nice,
is it
JJ.
there?
Wow.
Look at
What
that.
time is it over there now?
It's 1 in the morning, 1 a.m.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I got a little hot tub
Yeah.
right there. I was just in it. I was soaking. No, I don't go to Italy every year, but my wife's never been. So I was like, oh, let's go. So we went
I
to
thought you're a
Rome.
married
Then we
man
went.
now. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, man. We went to
Wow.
Rome. Then we went to Venice, and now we're in Mykonos. And they have this thing out here. It's like Uber Eats. It's called Woltz. It's basically Uber Eats. So I just ordered a chicken gyro. So I'm waiting on that.
Very
So,
nice.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Places stay open all night long, too.
Say
down
again?
there? A lot of places stay open all night long.
Not really, but they have like stuff for like the tourists. So they have a
Oh,
Domino's pizza on there, but I'm not eating that. You know, when in Greece, eat like the Greeks. So yeah, man.
I mean, this is why women can't deal with reality. She's a six.
Why?
She's nice.
Man, don't listen to him, please.
Gary,
Listen to me.
Gary,
think
I
you're
wanted to
very
say though. I wanted to say.
Level of absurdity that women have themselves.
Gary, I wanted to say though, I do agree with you. I do agree that, you know, if a woman is wifey material, the universe will put them where they need to be, so that they can find themselves a husband. So
I found my wife.
If I was her age, I would be down there right away wherever she lives.
They will find.
I know that's right, Bobby.
I'd be there. Amanda, I think you're a very attractive young lady. If I was your age, I would go down there to meet you right away.
Your age matter.
Has Amanda ever called in though? I don't even know who is she.
To talk to him.
Is she a Jets fan? I don't know who she is. Is she a Jets fan?
I would imagine she's on the show all the time. I would imagine. I don't know. I would think so.
She called in.
Yeah, she
No,
did.
she called in.
To Gary.
I got Amanda to call in, and I got Mimosa to call in. See, I get the ladies to call in.
I know Mimosa. I don't know.
Yeah, because you say
Amanda.
sexist things that piss them off, so they call in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that men should pay for the first date?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think that if someone intrudes into your house, that you should face the intruder for your wife?
No.
Yes.
No. I'm running.
Both can.
I'm running. I'm letting my wife fight. I'm gonna let my wife fight.
Who has the gun?
I don't have the gun.
If there's any weird noise outside, should you go check it or should your wife go check it?
I should go check.
Okay. Should you bring the garbage out or should your wife bring the garbage out?
You should.
I will, but let me ask you this.
So
This
you
is actually.
you're just as sexist as I am. You believe in gender roles. So if that's what you mean by
Wait.
I am.
Gary, I have a question for you because this was actually a debate between me and my wife today. Who should hold the umbrella?
The man. The man.
The man should, because he's generally taller. So if she holds it, it's just more.
I disagree. I think the woman should hold the umbrella because when the women hold the umbrella, they're right under it, so they don't get wet at all. Whereas if the man holds the umbrella, he's under it, he's not getting wet, but the woman is kind of trying to stay under. So I think the women should hold the umbrella.
That's a fair point. I didn't think of it like that. I'm just thinking, like, if she holds it and she's 6-7 inches shorter than you, which is like an average of women's usually 6 inches shorter, that's gonna it's gonna hit you in the face.
I think the guy should just kind of crouch down and kind of try to snuggle in there. But I think the woman should hold it so that way she's secure, she's not getting wet. And then if the guy gets wet, the guy gets wet.
I don't call my wife's food garbage, but no, it's a fair point. I think JJ. I mean, that's something to think about. The women should hold the umbrella because it's more practical.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit more practical.
JJ, you going to be back from your vacation by next Sunday?
Man, the way I feel, I might stay here. I might move to Greece. They don't play American football, but I'll figure something out.
Candy canes, though. What about your candy cane?
I don't need no candy cane. I got shish kebabs. Is that Greek? Shish kebab?
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
No, shish kebabs.
I got gyros. I got skewers. I got Greek yogurt. What else is Greek? Give me some more Greek stuff. This is terrible. I really don't know Greek food. I got Caesar salad. That's Greek.
I mean,
no.
Not really. Yeah.
You went to Italy. Did you have chicken and pasta?
So what's crazy, right? And I think I called in last year when I went and I said this. They don't really eat meat with their pasta, but if they do, it's more like seafood. Like they eat like clams or what do you call it? Oysters. things of that nature. Congrats, Gary. You are familiar traditional convention.
But this is okay. They're only archaic when the woman is asked to do something. The man should be exactly the gentleman he was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 5,000 years ago. But the woman, she doesn't have any more responsibilities to the man. We've just named the man's responsibility to the woman. What responsibilities does the woman have in a relationship? There you go. You're gonna have no answer, right? Yeah, we just listed a bunch of things that the man should do for the woman. What is the woman's responsibility? If you say it, you're sexist. You guys can say I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Things in your butt.
That's me.
JJ, how many games? How many games are the Jets gonna? How many games are the Jets gonna win this year?
All right, so the Jets are definitely winning. Let me tell you, right? If we can run the ball, we're going 10-7. We're making it to the playoffs in the wild card. If we can run the ball how I think we can run the ball. But I've been saying that since the offseason. I've been saying we're going to the playoffs. I've been on the hype train. Justin Fields to the moon. That's why my name is Fields versus the Field. I really think we have a really good team. I am a little disappointed that they cut Jamal Pritchett. I know he ended up on the practice squad.
Yes.
And that was a little risky, but we got him back, so fine. Why he's not starting over Xavier Gibson, it doesn't make any sense to me. And some people are going to say, oh, well, during camp, Xavier Gibson performed well. I mean, Jake, you went to one of those training camps practices. You didn't really see – I don't think you saw Gibson do anything. I went to like 4 of them. I didn't see Gibson do too much. You know, I actually met Gibson, though. He was really nice. Very nice guy. He was signing autographs. So he's a really nice guy. So I have nothing personal against him. I just think that Pritchett is the better player. He's the better wide receiver, too. I mean, you see this guy with the ball in his hand, like making people miss in that last game, albeit it was against like 5th stringer, 6th stringers. But I think Pritchett is the real deal. I want to see him out on the field. It should be, in my opinion, Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds, Jamal Pritchett, and then whoever you want, maybe Tyler Johnson, maybe Allen Lazard in that 4th wide receiver spot. That's how it should be to me. But what do I know? You know.
What was that guy they used as a punt returner with W in his name? What was his name? He was a young guy. Remember that W guy? He ran pretty good on the punt returns, kickoffs.
Punt return? Wilson? Wilson?
I can't pronounce his last name. Starts with
How long ago is this?
This year. They had him
this year.
Yeah, he played the games this year.
In the preseason.
Yeah, in the preseason. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Nobody gives a shit.
Thank you, Bob.
How do you guys feel about Malachi Corley getting cut?
He stinks.
Love it, but it was clearly. I'd rather give him a chance than have Lazard on the team again. Like, I already know what Lazard is. He sucks. Like, I'd rather just roll the dice with Malachi Corley. If he sucks, oh well, I didn't cut anybody good for him. Like, I'd rather
Caesar salads are Mexican.
Fun fact: Caesar salads are Mexican. Oh wow.
Also, Italians don't eat meat with pastas. I watch Lionfield.
I mean, they do eat meat with pasta, but it's not like, you know, like it's not a lot. I didn't see any chicken and pasta on any menu. It's like bolognese. I had duck bolognese today. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
fettuccine with duck bolognese, but no chicken and pasta. Gary might be onto something with that.
Hey, Bobby, Spencer Green says that you play the man and the woman. Don't be scared. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, don't be scared of her, Bobby. Why are you so intimidated? Don't be scared.
I'm not afraid of her. I think she's a very beautiful lady. I just didn't think, like, Carly's younger than me. I struck out with her. Sarah's all right. But I think that.
All right, guys. Well, I got to go, but I just want to end on this. Respect all women. Love all women. Treat all women good. Don't be misogynistic. Still open up the doors and pay for the first date. And the Jets are going 10-7. We're going to the playoffs. Justin Fields is rushing for 500 yards, 10 touchdowns. He's throwing for 15 touchdowns. And that's pretty much all I got. Go Jets.
I'm sold. Let's go. All right, last chance to get in here. Gary said a lot. Bobby gave us an all-timer today. And in a show that is now featured all-time caller after all-time caller, it is fitting that this guy is calling in for the first time this whole week. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
You'll never get my chicken soup recipe. I'm not saying that Glowski takes steroids. I need some of it. Hey, child! Who is that lovely lady? Sing it this way, child!
Hey, Jake, how are you?
Hey, Charles, where you been?
I've been shopping. I've been doing some stuff, filling out some paperwork for Social Security and all that crap.
How's the
Anyways,
job
how you
pursuit?
guys? Good. I actually saw Miss Moskowitz earlier this week. Everything's great. I did
Coach
a little
Mosk?
something. Yes, Miss Mosk.
I can't believe you still employ her.
It's complicated.
You gonna shave on the air? Maybe teach Bobby how to do it.
What?
I don't know if you saw earlier, but Bobby missed multiple spots on his face.
Oh, you mean with shaving? I haven't shaved yet.
I can tell. Are you gonna show Bobby how it's done?
He's fine. I know he can do it.
I don't know. You should rewind and watch what happened before you called in.
I'll watch the replay. It's good to see JJ. Was gonna talk to JJ at some point today, via text.
What do you
how's
guys
your
have to
brother?
discuss?
Nothing. I know he wanted to play Madden with me at some point. So
I was asking about JJ.
JJ, yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna discuss?
That we can when we can be able to play Madden together. That's what I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
say.
see. Yep. Okay.
I'll say was, yeah, I'm not surprised that Malachi Corley got cut. As Thanos would say, it was inevitable, or I am inevitable, as he would say.
That's what Thanos said.
Yes, I am inevitable.
You said that's what Dennis said.
That's what Thanos said. I said, not Thanos.
You said Dennis.
I said Thanos.
You did not say Thanos.
If I did, I apologize.
You said Dennis. Are you referring to Dennis Gorman?
My father, yes. My apologies. I meant to say Thanos. My apologies.
I forgive you.
Did you hear that Michael Parsons got traded to the Packers today, which is something not surprising to anybody?
He did?
He got traded to the Packers, yeah.
Yes, I know.
Woke up-
I know. We covered it live when it happened.
I'm not surprised. Jerry Jones sucks.
Hey, did you unsubscribe from my channel? I'm hearing rumblings that you unsubscribed from Nick Shine's channel. Did you unsubscribe from me too?
I subscribed to Nick's show. I resubscribed.
Did you ever unsubscribe to my show?
No.
Good. Good. Very good. Why'd you unsubscribe from Nick's show?
I was a little trigger happy. My apologies.
Trigger happy? What did Nick Shine do to you?
Nothing. I was just being angry. I was
Nick
angry.
Shine is your coach. How dare you?
Nick Shine is more than just a coach. He's like a brother to me.
So why'd you unsubscribe to his channel?
Gators call me a liar. I don't care what he says. I was angry at a lot of things, and I took it out on Nick like an asshole. Excuse my language, everybody.
Have you guys spoken?
Yeah, we still speak. We still talk and text.
Okay.
I was on a show the other day.
So all is good?
All is fine, yes.
Okay. Hopefully Nick reports the same thing.
Hopefully we run the football. Yeah, I know my knack of changing the subjects. I know, Jake. It continues to amaze you. I know. People are calling me ingrats, liars. I really don't care. Amanda Madison, I don't know who she is. She may be new. Hey, Beast Breaker. People say stop reading the chat, yet Jake keeps showing it to me, so I love that. J-O-B, job, job, job. See you around, guys.
Wow. Did I just watch something weird? Yes, I did. Very weird. I thought we were in space. Abracadoodle.
Well, that was a weird one. All right. A couple calls left before we wrap things up. Live from the Rutgers game, Jersey Jet. This won't last long because I'm sure his audio will stink. Hello, Jersey Jet. Go Scarlet Knights.
Hey, what's going on, Jake? It's open today. I'm doing a walk of shame. I came in the wrong entrance. I had to walk all the way around the stadium.
Oh, now I
go upstairs.
I've had way worse walk of shames. Don't worry.
I forgot what I wanted to say, Jake. I'm so tired.
That went exactly how I thought it would go. All right, here we go. Mike is up next. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Jake. How's it going?
What's up, Mike?
I want to talk about Michael Clemens and how he's going to cost us at least one game, maybe two this year. I don't know what the over-under for that is. But him as our third option and for DN is really not going to work for us. So I'm hoping Muji makes some moves here now that all the waiver wires are done. And we can start trying to find somebody to get Clemens off this team long term.
I would love that. I just don't really know if they're going to make that move. I mean, Clowney is still available. Zadarius Smith is still out there. I agree with you. Look, the hope is that Jermaine is pretty close to what he was sooner rather than later. So Clemens playing, let's say, 30 snaps a game as opposed to 60-something snaps a game limits the opportunities for him to commit stupid penalties and cost the team.
Yeah, but I think he's going to at least do one or two, and Muji's going to lose his mind. Or not Muji, Glenn's going to lose his mind on the sidelines, and he's going to cost us something. So thanks for taking the call. First time I've called in.
Oh, no way, Mike.
For a long time. So.
Well, Mike, you tried calling in the other day, and I was like, I don't recognize this name, so I'm glad you stuck it out and you made your debut. I'm putting you in the raffle for two, all right?
Awesome. I appreciate it.
You got it. Good call, Mike. Call back anytime. All right. Mr. Magoo, I see your super chat. I got you down for 5 in our Asmaniac raffle. You're the best, Jake. Go Donovan Edwards. He should have been our 4th running back. They tried to keep him, but they didn't have room for him. Kene is too good of a special teams player. And he also, let's be real, I like Donovan Edwards too. Kene Inguanu, I think that's his name. He outplayed Edwards. He did. He was better in the other games. No one brings that up. No one brings that up. It is a real thing that happened, though. Let's see. I don't know if Gorman ever unsubscribed to my channel, though. I'm trying to check that, but I don't know. That's the mystery in the chat right now. But Gorman's back. We always welcome Charles Gorman. Black Gypsy, gifting a membership. Hey, now. Gypsy, you're in for 1. Last chance here. Home stretch. Legally Blind says, I am as blind as a bat and can shave better than Bobby Midnight. Look, that was a tough one for Bob. In the same call, he also, Gator, I can't wait to see what you do with that edit. I mean, he managed to slip in 2 wildly inappropriate things in the same call. Dave Brigger, Gorman always proves who he really is.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Charles. Beastbreaker says, I'm more sexy than Gorman. I don't know about that one, Beast. This is pretty repugnant.
Bullshit. There's proof to that, buddy. There's plenty of proof right there. You can read them and weep. You can say all you want, talk all you want, but at the end of the day, I got gas right now. Hey, just because I can do that, there's plenty of other things that I can do that you can't do. So think about it. Think about it long and wide.
What can you do?
Oh, let's see. I played hockey. I played basketball. Played baseball. I played all sorts. But let me just tell you this.
I can do all that too, though.
Really?
Yes.
Let's see. Have you gone through the school of pain? Have you been to the school of hard knocks? I don't think you have.
I think I have. You cried yesterday on the air when you couldn't get into the
son.
YouTube chat.
No, son. I've been to the school of hard knocks. I've been pound driven. I've been to war. So you haven't.
What
been
war
there
did
yet.
you fight in?
Let's see. I've been in my own wrestling league back in the old days.
That's not a war.
Growing up. Let's see.
That's stolen valor. You weren't in a war. You weren't in a war.
The hell I wasn't. I'm gonna try FTW, a great wrestling league. It was made for men and was made with honor and dignity. And I went the distance. So if you don't like what you see, bullshit. Change the channel.
Nobody gives a shit.
Thank you. Now let's go to the wheel of champions. That's your cue. Take it away, boys. And no, there's no fake wrestling here. Sorry, I know I am not a meatball. I'm more men than half you bastards combined. And that's guaranteed proof. I got gas right now. If you don't like it, you right here. Kiss my ass. My ass looks bigger. My ass looks sexier. And at least I got more heart than half the roster. Guaranteed. You don't like it? Tough. Oh, look at this. The man from Saturn. Should I say? How about we go get the aliens? They go. Early alert! Early alert! It was Gary. It was Gary. Early alert! Early alert! Early alert! Early alert! It's Gary. He's on a mission to come to Saturn. He's on Saturn. Yeah. Now let's get back to our regular scheduling programming. Hope you enjoy the landing.
Thank you, Beast. All right. What a show. Tom D, congrats. Nice Beast icon. You're in the raffle for 5.
I am not a meatball.
But you are in the raffle for 5. All right. Charleston Jets Room, are you there? I was going to have you close. But I don't see your camera anymore. Rube, are you there? I don't know if he's there. We need a closer. Ladies and gentlemen, our prayers have been answered. Our closer has arrived.
Well, there's a feller they call Charleston Jets Rube, 'cause he calls the show nude, never wears a shirt. And some folks, they don't think he's got pants on either. It's a gosh darn nudist camp. Let's hear it for that Charleston Jets Rube and see if he has any Jets points today.
Video. I'm one of the chosen few. Hey.
We hear you, Rube.
You
You put your mic on as the intro's playing. Who are you talking to there?
Oh, I was just talking to the wife. She's sitting next to me here.
Mrs. Rube.
Yes, Mrs. Rube. I haven't really been. I just logged on like maybe 10 minutes ago. Just got done with work and all that, so I'm not really sure what even happened today. I was kind of busy. I'm assuming because of the last call that we didn't get a D end or anything. Correct?
There are no new players to the roster today.
Man, we need a DN bad. I know the comment you just said about Clemens getting 30, I think that's too much. I don't think he can play more than 20-25%.
Think about how bad the guys are behind him that he's in position to even play this many snaps.
that's why we need. Like, I don't under how much cap space do we have? Are we still like 30 some million?
They have cap space. Yeah.
Why aren't we signing Clowney? We could get him for probably 8 to 10 mil. Like, what's
Exactly.
the holdup? I don't understand. I don't understand. Beast has quite a hurdle there to be sexier than Charles to clear there, but you know, in his own mind, he's the sexiest man in the world. So
I
okay,
am not a meatball.
He's just not a meatball.
that's pretty funny. That's a meatball. I was wondering what that was. That's a meatball. Okay.
Yeah, this was sent to me. I meant to ask Beast the last time he was on. I'm not, this is not actually him, is it?
That's spectacular.
Beast, is that you?
I don't think so, Jack. You better think twice. I am not a meatball.
It's only 20 cents a pound. Wow. I might even buy some of those meatballs at 20 cents a pound.
Pretty cheap.
I'd be a little scared what might be in them for 20 cents a pound, though. But you know, that might be a little shady. But what do you think the odds are that we are going to get one of these guys, these big DNs? Because they're kind of, I mean, I know Clowney didn't want to sign early because he wanted to skip, like, you know, training camp and all that. But I mean, honestly, what do you think the odds are going to do something?
I think it's pretty low because I feel like they would have done it by now if they were going to do it.
I mean, even if JJ's 100%, even if he's 100%, we're, like you said, we're probably going to need Clemens for like 25 to 30 plays. And I would be like, I don't want him out there for more than 20% of plays. But I mean, it's not like, you know, Will McDonald and JJ can play every freaking snap. I mean, our D end is so, it's just so depressing because 2-3 years ago we had such a deep D end room and it's just gone to hell. Ever since they got rid of John Franklin Myers for a freaking Kleenex, for a box of tissues, like, I still don't understand that move. That frustrates the hell out of me. That was one of the worst moves, I think, of JD's tenure. That was just horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, he dismantled, as much credit as he should get for building up the D line a few years ago. He dismantled it, and that was the start of it.
Yep, it was letting Huff go, which obviously Huff didn't do much with Philly, so who knows what he would have done here, and now with Glenn, you know, what he would have been. But between him and, you know, and JFM, and it's just went in the toilet here. I know that we're not like trying to like win now and there's no Super Bowl aspirations and all that, but why not give, you know, the team the best chance of win? It's not like, you know, we're tight on money, you know,
And they
Clowney
did it with defensive tackles too, to your point. They recognized the need there and they addressed it. So that's why it's frustrating that there's such a glaring need at D end and receiver. At least at wide receiver, there's not immediate options we could point to. Defensive end, Clowney, Smith, instant upgrades over Clemens immediately.
I'm not worried about the wide receiver. I think that's being overblown. And I've said it from the day he got drafted. Arian Smith's going to be a lot better than people think. I love this new, like, monstrous tight end we got, too, from Indy. Let's just hope he can stay healthy. I get that he might not be the best blocker, but being as big as he is, if he just, like, gets in front of people for a couple seconds, that's going to, you know, help because he's so flippin' big. But, yeah, the wide receiver room, I mean, we're not going to throw the ball that much. We're going to have a couple of games this year where we probably have less than 100 yards throwing, and I wouldn't be surprised if we won one of them. You know what I mean? I just think that's how our offense is going to be. A lot of people may say it's going to be boring, but, you know, if we can shorten down the game and shorten down the amount of, you know, possessions that the other team has, because I truly still think that we're going to be like a top 3, worst case top 5 defense. So really, it's just about, you know, shortening down the amount of possessions and just not turning the ball over. And I agree with that caller a couple times ago. If we have to play Clemens like 30 snaps or more a game, he probably will make some kind of stupid ass play that'll cost us a win. You know,
it's a concern. I mean, look, you're hoping 30 is less than 60 that he was playing last year, but yeah, I mean, it's not a good room. That's the bottom line. There's talent on the defensive line. Quinnen, Will, JJ. There's not a lot of depth after them. That's the concern.
The one thing I like about the tackle rooms, we went from being pretty thin at the tackle room to now I feel pretty good about our tackle room, to be honest. I'm feeling pretty good about that Viking dude. He seems to have been real good. Like his PFF grades over the last few years have been pretty high. So I'm excited about that. We don't necessarily need another guy that's gonna, you know, We just need a space eater, take up some double teams occasionally, and stop the freaking run. You know, we've been a sieve against the run the last few years so bad that I just really liked that move. But you know, I'm not going to hang. You know, it's over 2 hours on your call here. I think I'm the last one, so I'll let you go. But you know, as always, JETS, Jets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rube. Ladies and gentlemen, the Meatball.
I am not a meatball.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gator McCluskey. What?
When Dale's a failure, they call Charleston Jets Rube. And his wife sits next to him, nude. Doesn't wear any pants. I don't know. That just came into my head. Like I had to do a new intro or something.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I know the guy that sang it.
Me too.
Yeah. I got nothing other than Charles, right? He
Yeah,
calls
tell us
in.
what
You're
happened
like,
with Charles. I don't know what happened.
so Charles calls in and he's like, you're like, hey, Charles, haven't seen you in a couple weeks. And what does he say? He goes, oh, I've been busy. I had to go to the mailbox and I had to fill out a piece of paper. You know, that was it. I don't think he said anything else. That's why he hasn't called in 2 weeks.
He did call in last week when I was in Vegas with my brother.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah. Well, I know he's pissed at you and Nick. He was just like,
what'd I do?
It's just he had a meltdown over how much fun he's being made of, and you know, I get that. He is made fun of, but that's I don't know. That's the ticket you cash in when you call in and do weird shit. Like I can make a list, right? All the weird shit he's done. I mean, if you're gonna call into a show and fart, I mean, right then and there.
He doesn't like the chat, but what's the chat supposed to do when their interactions with Charles Gorman typically include crazy things unlike anything we've ever experienced before?
Yeah. I love the guy. I hope he's all right. I think he's got some anger issues, but
And it's all out of love too. I think Charles just doesn't always understand that. The chat loves Charles.
Chat does. Almost as much as they love Gary.
I guess Charles called in twice last week because Charles also called in to show off the fanny pack that I sent him.
All right, that's right. Huh.
Beast says I'm a hothead. Yes, you are, Beast. Yes, you are.
That is proof I do am a hothead. Well, I got the mentality of a Scott Steiner. You know, big bad booty daddy.
Hey, put your light on. It's too dark in there.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm just what do you want me to get a tan?
Put a light on.
I'll just get back and get it.
Oh, yeah. Show off that body.
Hey, this is a body of a Greek god. Remember, I do have part Greek in my family, so
Do you really think that's the body of a Greek god? Have you seen a picture of a Greek god? You might want to open up a book on Greek gods.
Hey, move your mic that's not even plugged in.
Hey, did anybody watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Nobody gives a shit.
Hey, Socrates.
Nobody gives a shit.
Socrates is one of my favorites. You remember Socrates? Yeah, that man was great. He's an historic figure. Even Billy the Kid, he's another historic figure. Christopher Columbus, an Italian that came all the way from Italy to come here to America.
You're a hysterical figure. How do you like that?
Hey, I might be a hysterical figure, but I do a good impression of.
Listen, jackass, nobody knows what the hell you're talking about.
That's Sam Kinison. That's the great Sam Kinison.
Yeah, and there's there's 15-year-olds that watch the show. They don't know who he is.
Sam Kinison would be very proud. And I'll tell you, he's right
proud
now,
of who? You?
Hell yeah. Even him and the great Rodney Dangerfield. The guy that goes, hey, I get no respect.
He would have killed himself sooner if he knew you.
Hey, let's not go there. How about the great Ed O'Neill, the man
Nobody gives a shit.
Right there.
Look at those milkers.
Those are good.
Yeah. Well, this body's been through them all.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, it has, son.
No, it
It's
hasn't.
seen everything it needs to see.
Nope.
Karate, I already got a red belt. I already have a red belt. I was taught very well, and I'm very dangerous.
The toughest.
Nobody gives a shit. My
With a
legs are very
straight edge
fast.
razor and try to cut all the hair off of it.
Hey, I do it with a razor, very sexy. Like, what do I listen to when I'm doing it? One of my favorite guys, Right Said Fred, singing, too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love.
Yeah.
Don't leave me.
Uh-oh,
Come on.
copyright strike.
Bullshit. How about we go to how about we get ready for the ultimate of the ultimate, the main event. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the grand jury, please welcome the Wheel of Champions.
Hey, Jackass, can we get a Garrett Wilson jump without your shirt on? That would be nice.
Hey, bud. If you want real answers, you're gonna get real answers.
Come on, move it. We got shit to do. Stop. Go. Move. Move.
Hey, don't get your Brown State panties in a bundle now. Relax. We're gonna go HB draw.
Make it quick.
Pick it up. Let's go, everybody. Get on your line. Green 41. Green 41. Set. Get up, ready. 318. Get ready, set, height.
Oh, get out the hammer.
Baby. Woohoo! Hope you enjoy the landing.
Absolutely brilliant. Gator, thank you for your time. Couple comments to read here. Dylan says his shorts are over his belly button. Gary, C-section scar. Diggy Smalls, 249 my ass. Big fella, holy shit, I just got here. This is what I imagine you just tuned in now, like Big Fella just did. Amanda writes in, Beast has bigger boobs than me. Bill M. I'll let you guys read that one. Barbarossa, this guy is nuts. Aunt F, I can't understand how people watch him. Amanda says, Beast, how much can I pay you to put a shirt on? Beast, you want to make some money?
What? You want me to sound like Devo going, what boy? The Beach Cruiser. The one I let you lose a couple weeks ago.
Never answering a question. What else is new?
I am not a meatball.
All right, let's do the raffle. Appreciate everyone who's entered. We got some names on a wheel, and we got to give away a Jets jersey right now.
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly Asmaniac raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
All right, you guys see the wheel on the screen. Just kidding.
I am not a meatball.
Now you see the wheel on the screen. Whoa! Damn you, StreamYard. Good luck to everyone. Only one can win. If you don't win, you're still entered in our raffle on Monday for a signed Fields jersey, signed Sack Exchange jersey, and a signed Sauce Gardner jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wheel of Champions is about to be spun. If you win, you have to email me your name, your address, the player that you want the jersey in, the size and color. Good luck. The winner is Rasta Dread 305.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this.
Oh yeah, Rasta. Well done. You can rock it down in Tampa when I meet you week 3. Rasta Dread, your raffle winner. Hit the Jet chant. That's a show. I want to thank the audience. You guys were great. Thank you to Beast for being sexy.
Forever, baby. Diamond.
Nobody gives a shit.
And on that note, that just about does it. We are presented by FanDuel. Make all your bets for college football this weekend with FanDuel. And I also want to make sure that you guys know that we're starting the show at 9 a.m. this week for one more day because I'm in for Michael K tomorrow from 1 to 3. Connor Rogers will join me and just got back to me.
Hello.
You play to win the game.
Herm Edwards, 1:30. Connor Rogers, 2:30. Joining me on the Michael K. Show tomorrow on ESPN New York. All right, I'm done. I got dinner plans. JETS, 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 Jets. Go Yankees. To the Met fans out there, go Mets. And we'll talk to you guys soon. We're back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Go Jets.
Joining us right now is a new member of the ESPN family. He's also an
Nobody gives a shit.
Hold on. I'm having some glitches here, Rich.
Oh, that was great. That was perfect. Nobody gives a shit.
Hey, here's the deal. Just got no chance unless you click on that like button. And you got to make sure you subscribe to the Jake Asman Show. You don't, you can get the fuck out. Now let's go, Asmaniacs. We're built for this shit.